a Valentine's date gone bad. Essentially, I got asked out by this man to go to be his Valentine's date, only for me to show up, and he did not have a single plan. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tony. I will be the brand ambassador for this company called Wing Studio, and I will essentially be doing my lashes while telling you about this horrific date that I went to on Valentine's Day. This is called Lash Book by Wing Studio. So I essentially was asked on a date, and I said yes to a man whom I thought would just understand when you ask someone on a date, you essentially plan the date. So it was a while ago. I don't remember what year this was, but essentially he had asked me 2 weeks before Valentine's Day, and I said yes because I thought, wouldn't that be nice? And when I said yes, I was under the impression that this man had a plan. Newsflash, he didn't have any plan, and so I essentially got there overdressed and not expecting what I saw. I've been talking to this guy. We've been speaking for about like 2 months at this time, and he basically asked me to be his Valentine's date. I said yes, and I just expected more from him, but I got little, like really little. I look crazy, but where was I? So I asked him what was the dress code. He said I should just look my best, right? No, nothing crazy. Just rock out. It's Valentine's date. I'm taking you out, right? I was under the impression that we were going somewhere fancy because obviously it's a Valentine's date. So I dressed to the gods. When I tell you, I was so excited about this date. I was like, oh, this is going to be very cute. This is going to be very demure, right? This is the first time I'm actually being asked out. Usually when I go on Valentine's date, I have a boyfriend, and this was like my first time like not being in a relationship and going on a Valentine's date. Long story short, when I tell you, I had the biggest ick from that date. It was the funniest thing because I had dressed in this bluish purple dress, and I'll put a picture of what I looked like. I essentially wore this beautiful dress, thinking, okay, like, he asked me to be his Valentine's date, so he probably has, a plan, like he has something booked and everything, right? Biggest joke, biggest mistake. I should have never thought that. I don't know why I thought, and I also didn't think to ask him any question. I look crazy, guys, with my eyes up, but this is how I do my cluster lashes, so bear with me. So essentially he said, we've been talking before, like leading to the date. He said he had something planned, that he can't wait, like basically just saying like, oh, I can't wait for the date. Like, so I'm thinking, oh yeah, he definitely has something planned. He asked me on a date. I'm super ecstatic at this point. And so Valentine's Day comes. It came to pick me. I took some pictures, like all dressed up, all girly. Mind you, like I said, this was the first time I'm ever going on a date with a man on Valentine's Day that is not my boyfriend. All the other time that I've done so, I've done so with someone who I was in a relationship with. So this is my first like Valentine's date outside of a relationship, and I'm super excited. I was like, oh my gosh, like, I've never been single on Valentine's Day, so this is about to be a really cute date. And I had just started dating again. So he picks me up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's about to be such a cute experience. But it wasn't. Where was I in this conversation? Yes. So now we're in the car, we're trying to figure out what we're doing because I'm as confused as him, right? I'm dressed up, makeup done, body tea, face tea, everything's tea, and we have no destination. Like, I just want to preface by saying that this is not a jab at men, but if you ask anyone, this is for anyone who asks anyone to be around, just do better. Put the effort in and reserve something rather than waiting until the day of the Valentine's to look for something, because that was just bad planning on his part. One restaurant that was willing to take us that night, essentially it was like a mom and pop restaurant, like a Mexican mom and pop restaurant. And it was like one of those stores you go to like for an office lunch, like you want to go grab something while you're at work. And best believe who was the most dressed there? This girl. I was the most dressed in that restaurant, and I was very, very upset. I essentially was upset at him. I was just upset because this was not what I had in mind for a Valentine's Day. Like, this was not the plan whatsoever for my Valentine's Day. But guys, look at it. Like, I have the entire lash done. And like I said, this is real time. This is a real video of me doing it, so you can see what it would look like. You're not going to be as irritable as me. I just have a very sensitive eye, so anytime I work with my eyes, I tear up. But as you can see, this lash is completely done. We get to the Mexican restaurant, like I said, And I was very irritated because at this point I was already, so angry at the person. I'm like, we're supposed to be on a date and I can't even go on a date with you because we're now in a Mexican restaurant, and people are staring at us. And I was overly dressed, like I expressed. So I was just like, what is the point in staying here? He obviously could tell that I was upset. He decided to take me home. I got home and essentially I had to block him because that was just so bad. It was such a bad experience that I did not want to live that again. That said, I essentially developed a new rule for myself whenever I'm dating anyone. The rule is very simple. If you're not someone who is a planner, you would not work. It would not work. We can't be together. And I stick to that rule. As you can see, I'm almost done. So I've done 14, 14, 12. And I'm going to go in with one more 12 and one 10. This is a full look. I would go on a date like this just with lip gloss on. But thank you so much for watching my video. I appreciate you, Wing Studio, for partnering with me. And I'm looking for more collaboration on this. Now, if you ever try this product out or you have any dating horror stories to share, my link, email, everything is in the bio for you to comment, leave me a good review, and I will be back next week for another dating horror story series. Till the next time, guys. Ciao.